Oh my gosh. Hold up a second. Holy shit. I got the stream going. All right, y'all. Hey, check this out. Get yourselves over to the show. We're live. All right. God bless y'all. Hey, Kaylee, I'm going to get to you. I'm going to set up this other stream. We're live right now on the channel, apparently. I don't know. I don't know what that looks like. All right, y'all. God bless, and I will see you all soon. Kaylee, I will get back to you as soon as I'm done with this YouTube stuff tonight, I promise. All right, God bless. Keep your head up. Tell your dad I said big love and keep his head up. All right, y'all. See you soon. Bye. What the heck? We got it to work. Oh my goodness, we got it to work, I think. Hold on, let me get some headset on. Chew, I was on a live stream doing a vertical, and I told everybody I thought we were. Now look, now Chew left. Can you hear me? Please tell me you can hear. Can anybody hear me out there? Shit. Can you hear me now? Anybody out there? Brian and the twins, can you hear me now? Oh, thank you, ma'am. Okay, good deal. I didn't know, man. I thought I was having flashbacks of Whatnot earlier. I fired up my Whatnot stream earlier, y'all. Straight bust. Apparently, I didn't have a mic for like the first 5 minutes. I couldn't figure out why I had all these people in there, and then they were all just leaving. No one could hear me. So then, you know me. But at least I'm honest with them. I told them, I was like, look, this has got me so messed up that I will just be grouchy the whole stream. So I'm just going to end this thing. I said, I'm just going to do a giveaway. Good luck, everyone. That's what I did. I just did a giveaway. I was like, I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. Bye. Pink. I burn out. Black screen. I know. Hold on a second. You know why? Because you didn't want to see anything else. Look, I might not have had on clothes. That camera, it's that thing. You know where it's at right now? It's in my bed. I got to go get it, bring it back over here. I just tossed it over there earlier because it was in the way up here. It's picking up some camouflage sheets or something. It looks black up close, huh? It's like we got the black screen. Oh God. I'm sorry, y'all. Straight mess. It's not my fault this time. I mean, I guess it is. You can blame me. I'm using StreamYards and StreamYard sucks. Bam! There we go. Is that kind of better even though now you can't see the stuff at all? Wow. Let's see if we can change that. Okay, kids, there we go. Well, there we go. That's something, right? There we go. It's a little better. The one you can't see on the other end is an ASC. I'll show it to you. You can see it now. She said, Laugh Out Loud Family Channel. It is. God bless. I try. I don't know what happened. I'm glad you remember that it's a family channel. We try for you guys. We did. It's kind of, I don't know. I've lost my temperament. Oso's like, what's going on? What's up, Oso? So I think we might have this thing under control. Y'all want to do it on a race instead of cards? We can do that. I think we can do that. I don't know. It charged me for the races the other day, and I thought I had paid for them for a year. I don't know what they got going on now. If they're got some kind of just paying every month crap or what. I'm really confused. I had to swallow it up to buy it last time. I was like, daggone it, man, what's happening here? With all the complications of YouTube, you have to understand why I'm on Whatnot more. You would only want the prospector for your dad? Reminds you of your dad? Well, hmm, hmm. I'm going to think about that for a minute because I happen to have a couple of those. So I know you're not old enough to play, but I don't know. You never know. Prospector might cheer him up a bit, huh? Hey, and that one there's got all the tools on the back of it too, of the Prospector. I don't know. That might be your dad in about 30 years. Get that beard going. I don't know. Shaw's Mining, on the other hand, I think that might be, picture him. There's all the tools, compasses, ropes, measuring tools, pans. Pretty cool. Pretty cool little piece, 1 ounce. Not till next year. Well, I mean, you never know. Stay optimistic. But if next year he starts growing a beard like that, then in 20 years he might be looking like that. You think he'll look like that in a year? Oh my goodness. Girl, don't you be drinking the water if it's aging people that fast. You better not. You don't look like that guy yet. I didn't hold that very still, did I? That guy looks kind of old in that on that coin. He looks like an old miner. He looks like he'd been out there in the woods living off of rocks and Shaw's Mining's in the big house up in Trump Palace. Goes out there to go mining every once in a while. Found out. Shaw's, you're in here. You know I'm playing. He's the backflip king. So, Oso, y'all want to run for any of this? Or are we just glad that I went live and we made it? We can just all hang out for a bit. I'll hang out with you for a while. If you want to get in the game, then, well, you have to get in the game. You have to speak up. Oso's making eyes at me. Oso, how's everything going there? Is your dude okay? Do we need to, you know, you got oxygen? Oh, yes, they are. Hey, you know what, young lady? Same thing for you. You know that? Yep. Say if ever you, your sister, or anyone needs anything, you've got the number. And yeah, even though I can't directly answer you right this second because I'm live over here on this thing, I will do whatever I can for you. We are okay, she said. There you go. As long as you're okay, as long as you're coming up for air. That's right, because yeah, you don't have to be in your stuff alone. Somebody else can, at least listen to what's going on. Sometimes it helps. Hell, I get on here and vent. There you go. Fire up your YouTube channel and just yell about it for a minute. You'll feel a little better. Pretty sure it saves some people's lives. Me just getting on here and yelling about it every once in a while. At least then I'm not quite as mad. She said, "We're okay. Well, we got to get you better than okay." So, Oso, Jelly Roll, coming to Oklahoma City here pretty soon. Yellow Wolf, coming to Oklahoma City here pretty soon. Some of the other rock guys. Oh man, who else was it? Golly, dang it. Anyway, supposed to be some good concerts coming to Oklahoma City pretty soon, y'all. And the World Currency Fair is going to be here in Oklahoma City in August. So, y'all, if you get a chance to come to that, it is like, it's the World Currency Fair. So, they're going to have two shows in the United States this year. Of course, they'll have shows in Great Britain and a few other countries other than the US. So, if you get a chance to catch those, great on you. But if you want a chance to catch it while it's in the United States, it is going to be hosted in Oklahoma City this year in August. So there's your heads up. Pretty cool show. Meanwhile, there's a Tulsa coin show coming up in July. Y'all should come to that. That's a pretty decent show. It's been a good show ever since it was in Grove. It moved a couple of years ago to Tulsa, so it's a little different than it was, but still a decent show. I know I'm looking forward to seeing some folks there. Meanwhile, we're going to be praying. Brian going to be out there panning before next year. I feel like I need to be okay. Let me see. If I switch phones, if I switch this, do this other stuff on this other phone, then I can look at this still. All right, there you go. I think I can message while I'm doing this now. Y'all just gonna get to see me mute every once in a while. Because you know I ain't smart enough to be able to spell. I got to talk to this thing. No. So if you guys decide you want to play, it's gonna be 350 a star, 11 stars, winner's choice, 1 ounce. I ain't seen no one else on YouTube running no 350 a star, 11-star games. You don't even want to get me started. I've tried my best not to even watch YouTube anymore. I think it's amazing. Oh wow. So Kylie, you can message me back and forth on that number. If you need to go ahead and put that number in yours, just let me know that it's you texting because I won't respond unless I know who it is. So that way, yeah. God bless you. Just know that we're all praying for you and thinking of you. So keep your head up. It's going to be okay. Meanwhile, y'all, keep Brian in your prayers. Keep him in your thoughts. Send some positive energy that way, right? Be like, come on, man. Get it together, bro. What you got going on? I don't know, but we're going to get you better. Ain't no one allowed to be sorry here. Ain't no one allowed to be sick here besides this guy. I'm the only one that's allowed to be sorry, and I'm plenty sick for all of us, so we're good. We know nobody else get that opportunity. I am feeling better though. I mean, I got over that crazy cough and cold thing I had. That was terrible. Okay, any of y'all want a game tonight? Any of y'all want an auction tonight? I'll let y'all buy that stuff at like, I don't know, a couple bucks over melt for any of it. if you want to do it that way. If not, you can go over there and play one of them $7 games or whatever the hell them bank games are. This some somebody used to be in here all the time, man. That man cracks me up so much now because now I see him in all them things. And one day I caught myself writing down how much money he had lost, and all I could do was laugh. I almost wanted to send him a message and be like, "Man, he became one of the sheep." What happened? Jeez, I wouldn't have even felt as bad for him had he have won. You can't just keep losing and spending that much. That's gotta suck. Also, you had any luck lately? Have you talked him into building a casino down there where you live yet? Should Georgia be expecting a casino sometime soon? Hey, if anybody's gonna get it done, it'll be Oso. Should be like, hey, we're getting a casino right here. Oso, they gotta have some natives around there somewhere, right? That's the key right there. You have the local natives open up the casino. You're good to go. Hey, here in Oklahoma, that's why we got so many. Every one of them's owned by some tribe, I guarantee. So, Oso, how crazy is this? Y'all, I go to a laundromat, right? So I'm at the laundromat usually for like a couple of hours. So that's I'm this guy that to me time is money, money is time. So I asked the laundromat lady like a couple of weeks ago. I was like, well, it's been more than a couple of weeks, probably been about a month ago. I was like, hey, think about this. I was like, how about if I bring some stuff and just set up jewelry over here when I'm in here? And then I can just sell jewelry when I'm here to people that come in. Because there's a lot of ladies that come in the laundromat, right? And like, they might want some sterling silver. So she's been knocking around the idea. I've been pressing it more. I'm gonna mess around. I'm gonna be selling silver out the laundromat too. You watch. Her only concern was she's like that might bring bad guys. They might want to try to steal it. I was like, look, you got something behind that counter there? I was like, I got something. We're good. Ain't nobody gonna rob no Thomas. So yeah, that would be awesome. Thomas, coin stamp collecting. Thomas, I believe. Did I meet you at a coin show here a while back? Thomas, did I get a pin from you at a Tom show? Did I? Thompson coin stamp collecting. Let me know. I feel like maybe I did because I got a pin from somebody. Yes, met you at. There you go. So hold on one second. Check this out, man. I got your pin. Another thing. I shouted you out before, but now he's in the chat, y'all. Go check out this guy's channel. I met him at a coin show a couple of towns over here from Oklahoma City. Yep, at the Goldsby. Yeah, there you go. Hold on a second. I'll be back. All the natives what fled to Oklahoma way back when. Oh, blame it on us. We follow him. There you go. So check out his pen now. So I don't know what the next coin show you'll be at will be. Hold on a second. Let me get the headset back on. But I don't think I had any pins on me that day. And I know I didn't have the new design, which has got the whatnot and the YouTube on it together. But check out his design, y'all. How cool is that? Kick butt pin. I appreciate that. That stays on my front table thing, even though I got a friend of mine that's got a youngin' that she's in the hat pins. She keeps trying to obscure it. Your daughter designed it? Very nice. Now, see, that makes it even more special, right? There you go. I have a tattoo on my leg of Batman, and I mean, I'll be honest with you, it's like the old school comic book Batman from back in the day. It ain't, you could tell it might not have been the most professional tattoo, but my daughter put it on me when she was like 11. I let her go ahead and follow the outline and do the tattoo and help fill it in. And so to me, it's like the coolest tattoo ever, even though it's probably not the coolest tattoo ever. Oh my gosh, I got on gloves, so I can't get this off. Thomas, I need you to send me an email to that email up there on the screen. Boom. There's my new pin. It's got the YouTube collaboration on it. Right now, it's got a blue screen over the top of it that I can't get off with these daggum gloves on. So send me an email with your shipping info. I'm going to send that to you. Right? Yeah. And then I've got one leg that's got different superheroes on it. And like each one of my kids' favorite superhero I did on there. But I drew the rest of them myself. I used to be pretty good at tattooing. And just the one that Jasmine helped me with. It's my old school. The last statement I made. What? And yes, everyone. What? What happened? What did you say? Huh? He's like, ain't no way they're gonna be okay with a casino, right? Are you going to the Tulsa show this weekend? Is the Tulsa show this weekend? Where at? Which one? Did they move it around? Well, yeah, if there's a coin show in Tulsa this weekend, I'm going. I thought there was going to be one in July. No, that's right. It is. Holy shit, you're right. It's June. What was I thinking? Yeah, for sure. You know what? Someone else already knew I was going because they were like, man, you're right. It is this weekend, huh? Huh. Time flies. Well, someone wanted me to go with them to Tulsa today to go check out something. Off of 71st Street. Yep. Think you might go tomorrow? Yeah, it's today, tomorrow, and Saturday. That's right. They were talking to me about it today. They were like, "Hey, you going today?" I was like, Well, Adabe, I got a feeling you're gonna be running the shop by yourself tomorrow. That's okay, because I got to do tomorrow morning show and whatnot. So it's a good thing I didn't go today. Well, very interesting. Funny how quick it goes. Thomas just really helped me play stupid. I'm just gonna play like I didn't even know there was a coin show until just now. Oh man. So are you gonna be going up there? Yeah, take your time. Send it whenever you get a chance to. I can't put it in like a flat thing, so I'll send it to you in a bubble mailer. So you'll get a tracking number from Pirate Ship. As long as your email is a good email, I'll send you a tracking number on it. Same way I do all my transactions over on YouTube. Whatnot, of course, y'all get your stuff instantly from Whatnot as soon as I print it out, which is generally right after the show. Seems to have got 1 day shipping, it says, but I've truly got same day shipping even with Whatnot. It goes out the same exact day. Mm. Yeah, the National World's Fair currency is going to be in August in Oklahoma City. That's right. Well, see, and I thought the other one had moved to July instead of June. I couldn't figure out why these other folks I know was like, no. Sorry, y'all, I'm eating chocolate. It's not my fault. Look what somebody came out with. Lander birthday cake. What? What the heck? It is hard to keep track of all of them, and especially like I go back and forth to Arkansas also and Missouri. I've got so many shows in my head and so much stuff that I'm doing. I don't know, man. Thomas, I'm telling you this. I used to think there wasn't too many jobs that required as many hours or as much hard work as being a full time drug dealer, but I'm pretty sure this job does. This job's legal even, but it just takes a heck of a lot of work to do it. You're always on the move. Cool thing is you're always going somewhere different. You're always meeting new people. You know, you want to set up a booth at a show sometime? So Thomas, the guy that owns the Silver and Gold Cash by Rodabe, the guy I work with, me and him's kicked around the idea for like the last 6 months, 9 months or so about hosting some coin shows ourselves here. And the main reason why is because it's a complete tax write off, but also just to get to know more people. Yeah, Thomas, you can do it, man. Anybody can do it. Any of y'all, anything you want to do, you can do. You put your mind to it and you decide, hey, I'm going to do that. Just keep on striving to do it. You know what I mean? Eventually, you will accomplish that. Thomas, I'm not even accomplished. I don't even know what my end goal looks like. My goal is just to keep growing and expanding and keep meeting more folks, putting more things out there. Try to, you know what I mean? Oh, Thomas, you know what? You're a smart guy then. You don't want to jump on. So here's the thing right now, yo. I mean, you can, but it's a dog eat dog world. You got to remember that's a complete business world over there. And Thomas, you've been watching Whatnot, so you got to know the people you're going to be doing business against. Your competition is people like PCGS, literally, that has a show over there. There's bullion dealers. You know what I mean? 90% of them are coin shop owners or work directly with coin shops. So what this means is the people you're going to be in direct business against and, competing with business wise are going to have access to so many products at such a lower price. So just keep that in mind. I've watched a lot of novices that were like, hey, I want to do this, some of which I've encouraged. Nathan Glass, because he put his nose to the grindstone and he listened, he was like, okay, I'm going to have to get enough inventory to run a shop. He did that. He got enough inventory to where he could literally start a shop if he wanted to. Then he started really streaming and hitting it hard. You know what I mean? Dinner table, and that's a blessing. That's right. You will live your dream, buddy. You will. Amazing conversations with my daughter around the dinner table. That's right. And that's a if it brings family time for the two of y'all, that's just like an extra perk, right? That just makes it even more amazing. See, now that's something you can never replace that. No amount of money, no amount of anything. So that's a good thing. Thomas, here's the deal. I one time had this guy from this joker from YouTube. I told him, I said, I don't know if I can be streaming on YouTube all the time. And I thought he was somebody at the time, right? And he says to me, he says, we all just fish in one big sea. Okay? So you don't have to look at it like you're the little fish. I mean, don't let yourself be fooled and don't be foolish because I have seen some folks, like I said, they get all loaded up, high expectations, right? I mean, yeah, I've seen a few of them. They come over here. Some of them crash out on YouTube, but boy, they hit Whatnot and it's like they hit a brick wall because all of a sudden it's a whole different world. No one knows them. Everybody's looking for a giveaway. And they've not got the inventory to keep up with, you know what I mean? These other folks. So just keep that in mind. Have fun with it, but just keep stacking. Get that inventory up. Shows, on the other hand, you doing a show, that is highly likely, especially if you stay in touch with me and you're here locally enough to where I've seen you at other coin shows. We get to hang out a bit. I might just get a table and put you at it with me. So, see, that could happen maybe even quicker than a Whatnot lifetime. You know what I mean? Because if you're going to start Whatnot, you got to start it, you know what I mean, wholeheartedly. I'm going to do this permanently. So be ready for that. And my kids, man, yeah. The kids always do well, right? I'm at the post office today. I done about ran out of things to give out to people. Tell me why I went ahead and just gave this kid my pocket coin. You know what I mean? I was like, dang, man, I'll get another one at the house. Let me go get that. So Had to throw me another pocket coin in because I gave my other one away. So, Thomas, we'll see what we can do down the road. And that might be you a way into coin shows, but that might be you a way into flipping things. Meanwhile, I do run an open panel over here on YouTube. If you've got PayPal, you could potentially end up selling things over here. You just got to get it down. We got to get people in here that are wanting to buy. Right now, I've been pushing most of them to Whatnot, and that's where they at. So God bless them. They're smart folks. There's a lot of good deals over there on Whatnot. Hard to compete with all the manufacturers and different companies over there, but they got some good deals for everyone. So to give to the kids tomorrow at the show. Nice. Nice. I always take like buffaloes or war nickels or things like that. I'm gonna have to go do it though. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I do know. It's Friday, so yeah, Friday I'm going. Couldn't go today because it's the middle of the work week, and I don't know, Thomas. Huh? I always go places where I don't, some of them folks I don't really care for that much, so I wanted to make sure I had my work week done before I went. If that makes any sense to you. Pour my kids a handful. I'll pour my kids a handful. There you go. Hey, did you bring Wheaties? Is that what you brought? Is that what you said? Yep, there you go, Wheaties. See, Wheaties are the best too, because then you can explain, you know. Did you know? I mean, another way I always explain Wheaties is this was the last of your real money. Y'all realize that, right? Well, it lasted a little bit longer than the Wheaties, but 1981 and 82, most of the run had zinc and some other stuff in it. But that scent that was literally 98% copper or whatever, 97 point whatever, was the last real money y'all ever had, because it was the last money that was in your currency that was worth more than what it was worth face value. Them copper cents right now are worth 3 cents in copper. So go figure. That technically was the last thing that you had. She said, I'm at work. I'm glad you made it safely. I hope you have a good night. Don't let them work you too hard. Tell them they better be nice. Kids are the future of every hobby. They're our future, period, right? So maybe if they know a little bit about the history of coins and the history of America and our economy, then maybe, they'll have a heads up on what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Fact, a lot of people don't. It amazes me. Grown people. Store's dead. Oh, don't feel bad. Look, you can hang out here with us till somebody gets there. What all do you got to do when it's dead? You got prep time. You got to get that prepping done. I don't know. I'm a busybody. I don't have any spare. I'm always thinking of something. I'm like, I don't know. What can I do now? I'm over here right now trying to take this blue thing off this. I can't do it. I'm taking the gloves off. She said, so I'm listening. Oh, I appreciate you. Still blows my mind that we used to carry real silver. So, Thomas, this is what I'm saying. Before 1933, not only was you carrying real silver, but there was a 90% chance, if you were someone that had, a few bucks, You were carrying real gold in your pocket too. 1933, they went ahead and put an act out and said, hey, you can only own so much of that gold. We need you to go ahead and give the rest of it back to the government. We're going to give you some dollar bills, or we're going to give you some silver for it, denomination wise. So that's what they did. They took their gold back. They took us off the gold standard then for us. You know what I mean? They set a gold standard at that point for a paper dollar. Now, fast forward to 1964, they decided, you know what? Yep. I mean, and the reason why the pre 33 is worth so much is because they literally confiscated it, melted it, destroyed it, seized it. Ah, there you go. He said he collects for us and the grandchildren. So he gets all the goodies for you guys. It's because your dad rocks. I can't get my glove back on, y'all. It thinks my hand's too sweaty from the first trip. This glove ain't trying to go on. What's going on with that glove? Why do I got it so stretched out? Like you can almost see my hands through it. So here's what happens in 1964. They decided, hey, look, these people are starting to hoard the silver coins. It's really what happened. They had a discussion about it. They said they're hoarding the silver and the price of silver is going up. It took a jump. At the same time, the Hunts brothers was talking about doing a silver squeeze. So they were a little freaked out about that the first time. So they didn't want something like that to happen. So they were like, look, here's what we're going to do. We're going to pull the silver out of the coins. And we're just going to make a bullion, you know what I mean, at some point down the road. Because they had to still be making silver of some kind. Instead, they were just making silver sets. Okay. This glove is done. All right, so I ain't got but one glove. We're just going to do that tonight. How about that? So then they took us off the silver standard. They took all the silver out of your currency as far as what they were minting. And I'm 90% sure it's somehow or some way, I'm sure they pulled the silver back out. I know when banks get the silver coins and things that are rejected, they are told they have to turn those in to the bank, whatever. You know what I mean? So it is sent into them separately, so they know they're getting silver. So I'm sure that the U.S. government's just taking that, putting that in their silver stack, and printing some of this clad stuff. I'm still hoarding the silver coins, right? Because they're worth more than what they are face value. But that's why in the United States it was written in the Constitution that all of our currency is supposed to be either silver or gold for trade, is because they knew the value of silver and gold stays steady. The paper fiat, or there was other countries even back then that traded rocks with each other. You know what I mean? United States wasn't trying to have all that. They just wanted you to have some gold and silver. Well, Thomas, some of them are just dumb as a box of rocks. I'll be honest with you. You can't, right? Constitutional silver. Some of them really are just dumb as a box of rocks. I try to explain it to them all the time. Each time they look more blank than the time before. It's like, what? None of this is getting through. The one lady, she does save weird coins for me now. And one day I was like, that's silver, right? I was like, I'm going to take that and I'm going to give it to you to keep. Now you'll know what a silver coin looks like. Andy, how you doing? Andy, you can buy anything up there, man. Oi, Bun, how are you doing tonight? Welcome in. You're not blue, so you're not registered, neither one of y'all. So if you want to buy, you have to get registered first, but we could work on that if you decide you want to. Meanwhile, I'm selling for like 3 over spot, just like you walked into any shop. And that includes the ASCs. So there you go. I'm going to give you a better deal on the ASCs than if you walked into the shop. Because if you walked in the shop, there's a $5 premium on ASCs. I'm going to hit you with $3 premium on anything up there. Scottsdale, Minor, ASCs, bars, any of it. It's all for sale. And there's plenty more where that came from. Sending off 90% to melt. I do. Thomas, I've melted some on videos right here at the crib. I melt all my stuff before I take it to the refiner, and 90% has went down the barrel. Hey, I've done ASCs. That's right. $3 over spot, Thomas. Get them when you want them. Hey, and some of these are 90s, like, I think, what's this one right here? 91? 91. Still cartwheels. Beautiful, beautiful ASC. Just saying. Needs a good home with someone. 91. Early year, low mintage. And what's the other one over here? We had 2002. Also beautiful. Needs a home. So those could be yours. You can also take a colorized one. I got a colorized one here. Ronald Reagan, where's he at? He's over here fishing around somewhere. Ronald Reagan, ASC, painted and enameled. Of course, he is the one that passed the bill to make the American Silver Eagle an actual bullion coin for the United States. His goal wanted everybody to believe in themselves again. There you go. So that's an option. Yeah, Scottsdale for, 3 over. Where are you going to get that at? Yeah. Don't melt 90%. I understand. Melt the ASCs. I do. I've melted plenty of ASCs. As a matter of fact, check this out, Thomas. There's this really super nice lady. She's not in here right now. I wish she was, because she said she always missing my show because I ain't on YouTube as much anymore as I used to be. I'm on Whatnot all the time. It's the taco, man. We're making a taco. A lovely lady sent this to me. Said, hey, we're going to make something with this. We're making a taco out of this ASC. We're going to fill it up with some trims. We got some silver, some copper, some gold. We're going to make it all meaty looking. Yep. That's the thing. Hey, if it's silver or gold, I work with it. You know what I mean? Cry me a river, buy it, put it in your stack if you don't want me to melt it and turn it into something else. Meanwhile, each time that I melt one of them 90%ers that are all crazy, I'm just making the value of the ones I got in my permastack worth even more. I'm lessening that population. Zip. It has to happen, man. I mean, y'all don't buy it quick enough, and you think I'm just going to sit around eating silver? I got to buy groceries too. That's how it goes down. As a matter of fact, I was going to pop up and melt tonight, but I popped up here with you, so I probably won't show you guys me melting tonight. Maybe I might pop up live here after a while when I would get the furnace up and going. Woohoo, a customer. Let's go. Look, I know you got that award-winning smile. Have you ever seen an employee so excited to have somebody there? God bless her. I mean, you got to. So what I do, Thomas, is I refine silver. So not only do I melt the 925 and the 90%, but I have a way of melting it and pouring it off to where by the time I'm done, I'll end up pulling up 999. If not, 49's fine on some of it, depending on what I do at the end. Because in the end, I always end up throwing some 999 in it. but I end up with some junk. The American Silver Eagles, $3 over spot. $3 over spot for anything you see up there. 3 over melt. Plus there's $6 shipping. It doesn't matter if you buy a pound or if you buy one. You can buy all of them. Everything's for sale. Meanwhile, I got tubes of different years on the ASCs. This one right here is a 91. Cartwheels, 2002. Cartwheels. Actually, the 2002 looks like it's starting to get a little, it might be going to tone on the outside. This one right here, it's immaculate. I just took it out today for Whatnot. I messed up my Whatnot stream tonight. Something happened and I knocked my mic out, so I was up there for like 5 minutes not able to talk and I didn't know. Meanwhile, I just get frustrated. So by the time I found out, I apologized to everybody, ran a giveaway, and then burn out. I got a game I run in the morning time, so I'll be on there tomorrow morning, 7:45 Central. Y'all want to come over to Whatnot and catch me? It's JC Silver and Gold. Bam. JC Silver and Gold, and you're going to see an emoji that looks just like that. We run a game 5 days a week, 7:45 a.m. And we run some evening games. We run auctions on Whatnot Sunday nights after church, Wednesday night after church, and then Friday nights we got straight auctions. A lot of things I start to melt. Of course, you got the fees over there on Whatnot. Over here, you're going to absorb those fees, and they're not going to be as high. You're going to get a little better pocket absorption there for you. Yeah, feeder mice. Reminds me I need to feed Scooter. What? Feeder mice? Oh my goodness. You work at a pet store? I used to have a boa constrictor. You know, eventually then things graduate from feeder mice to rabbits, right? Baby rabbits. And then full grown rabbits. Yep. Mine did. And then guess what happened? I found out that I was going to be a daddy. And I started having the craziest dreams. That I woke up and my kid was gone and the snake was all fat. Hey, furry. So, lurking because I had to pick my strawberries. Oh, that's it. I got to go get I'm not eating strawberries here tonight. Miss Texas Val, how in the heck are you? See, some of the rest of these people I see on Whatnot, I ain't seen you in a minute, girl. How are you doing? I hope you and the family are well. Three mice a week. See, this is what I'm saying, girl. Look here. So I had this dream, right? I woke up and this new baby of mine was gone. And the snake was all fat. I took the snake to a pet shop and sold it. 2 days later, I couldn't do it. First day I talked about it and I thought about it, and then I was like, you know what? Super busy, she said. Well, that's good. Oh my goodness, I've been so busy, Texas Val. Unbelievable. I have a corn snake. What? Aren't those things like really poisonous? I had a red-tailed boa. They're not poisonous. They just choke things to death. What? No. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. Say you can make them yours. If you got PayPal, it's that easy. PayPal and a shipping address in the United States. If you're outside the U.S., your shipping's going to be a little more, depending on where you're at. That's what mine does. She says, "Well, there you go. I don't know, man. I just corn snakes." Okay, so I guess I was thinking coil snakes. What I was thinking, huh? Little things that got the venom that you just get nipped. All of a sudden, you're having a seizure, falling over dead. I wonder if that would work reverse rise, right? What if I get bit by one of those? Would it fix my seizures? Could we do something and try that? No, I don't know. I'm grabbing at straws. She will be like 6 foot tops. What? So whenever I sold mine, it was about 8 foot something long. I can't remember the exact measurement, but it was over 8 foot long. So yeah, I got him when he was little. Not little, but I got him off of somebody. I had him for a few years, quite a few years. I used to love fish tanks, and I had saltwater tanks and freshwater tanks. And at one time, Kayla, I had a little too much time on my hands. Apparently, when I think back on it now, I'm like, man, I don't even know. A ball python. See, that's what mine is. A red tail ball python. That's what I had. Yeah, I'm telling you, they just wrap up things. Hey, and they'll graduate to full size rabbits before you know it. You be feeding that thing rabbits hoping they don't take your arm. You know what? Never once did it bite me. My dad, my dad, I watched him when I was younger. He got a hold of a black snake, a big old black snake. We're talking this thing was like over 10 foot long. He thought he was going to move it out of the road, reach down. Hey, this thing latched onto his thumb, had his whole thumb in his mouth. And then it just wrapped up around his arm. Then he had to drive somewhere and tell them, hey, look, I think I'm going to have to go to a vet and get this thing off me. Them snakes, man, once they latch onto you, they ain't letting go. They think they're in trouble. They think they're fighting for their life. You like feeding it? Well, there you go. See, get your mind off of things, get you something to do. That's a plus. And the snake's always happy when you feed it. Don't mess around and forget to feed it. You wake up thinking you got some funny tingling feeling on your toes. And all of a sudden you wake up, that thing will be up around your kneecap. Toes will be inside of it. You're like, what the heck? Make sure you feed it. No. Now I'm gonna feel real bad to go to bed tonight and have bad dreams. Don't even listen to me. Just feed the snake. It's gonna be okay. The snake's gonna love you forever. I seen a video on YouTube where this one guy had the snake and she was like, "Oh, I sleep with it and everything." And what? Don't do all that. It ain't that important. Don't let me find out you're cuddling with the freaking python. That can't be great. One day you're not gonna wake up. You know, big snakes like that choke warm things to death. You can't do that. That's what I was thinking. I thought, boy, this woman one day is just not going to even wake up. It can't be good. She better get herself one of them Apple watches. It's got like an alarm on it that goes off if your heart stops beating. Womp, womp, womp. What the hell? Or if your breathing slows down, that might be the one, right? There we go. Live in their enclosure. So my buddy, whenever I was going through that whole phase of having this snake, right? My other buddy, he had some pretty big snakes too. And he had this big ass lizard thing. You know what I'm talking about? Like we had them in Florida. You know what I'm talking about because you're in Florida, right? So you got some of them lizard things running around. I'm not talking about the little bitty ones that move real fast that are everywhere down there. I'm talking about these ones that look like dinosaurs, right? You out on the beach, here comes, Elmo walking up looking all crazy. Yeah. So he had one of those. Yeah, iguanas. He had an iguana. Look, he had such a big enclosure for it and the one snake all lived in this enclosure together that it was so big. That thing had to have been half the size of this room I'm sitting in. But we were young, goofy, teenagers. We would climb inside there with the daggum things, man, and hotbox it. You hear me? We would put ourselves in there with the snake and the giant lizard and smoke until we couldn't see out of it no more. I don't know. The animals didn't seem to mind, but I don't know how healthy that is. But in hindsight, but yeah, we did dumb things. Never try that at home. You should, don't put yourself in anything with the giant snakes. Sounds like my dad. Yeah, see, I was just saying that Brian, he would be like, "Hey, you know what? That might be an idea. Safety meeting in the snake pit." Miss Texas, I am super glad to see you, and I'm glad everything is going great, and you and the family are super busy. I get it. We do miss you. I've got some sterling silver jewelry that's met its demise, and I told it as I was melting it that had it got a chance to meet Miss Texas Val, it might have lived longer, but I'm glad you're doing well. Any of the rest of you ladies and gentlemen out there want some silver jewelry, you can always speak up. Might be a thing. Meanwhile, I got a feeling I'm going to be going live with y'all tomorrow from the Toss a Coin Show. Hopefully, y'all come over and join us tomorrow morning on Whatnot. You know it don't cost anything just to come over there and hang out, right? I do a giveaway after every game. And usually in the morning time, we fill up 2 or 3 games. So potentially that's 2 or 3 chances of winning some free stuff that you're going to have. Saying you got to watch it, man. I don't know. I don't know what we were thinking. We were teenagers. We were just, going through that weird phase of life. I wouldn't climb in there with crazy things now. Hey, them iguanas, they eat E. coli. See, I learned that back then, and I still climbed in the enclosure. Go figure, right? You should not be in there climbing around with things that eat E. coli. It's not healthy. Not a really great pet, if you ask me, because they eat E. coli. You have to let their food sit out and go bad so that it develops E. coli so they eat it. What? No, no. E. coli is not good for people. I don't want nothing to do with that. She said I spent so much on YouTube. The husband said you're in jewelry jail for a while. At least until you start selling some of it again. Which I'm listening now. Oh my goodness, you got 2 ball pythons. I had a red tail bow python. I don't, yeah, red tail boa. I had, and yeah. I meant on Whatnot, not YouTube. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you go over there and get the hitting buttons? Oh, lordy. Well, they got you modding for them. It's hard to say no when you're right there all the time, ain't it? That's why I told Furry I made her mod over there for me. I was trying to explain to her. I was like, "Look, girl, you're not." She's pretty strong willed though. She don't buy a lot of stuff unless she's feeling it. Then she'll get in on it. Well, and I guess yeah, I've got some men's necklaces I think too. I'm gonna get out from the shop and bring. I've got some different jewelry and things. I just I've been having to focus on just doing me, doing life. Life's moving. So I've just been been busier on whatnot. Check this out, y'all. Here I was telling y'all about whatnot, like I couldn't just show you the whatnot thing, right? Duh. Here, maybe this would be better if I did this. Here we go. Haven't done this with y'all in a minute, huh? Haven't like showed y'all the stuff or did any of the things. Oh my goodness. View profile. Here we go. Check it out, y'all. Y'all have been a big part of doing this, so I appreciate y'all. We got 1.9K followers. We're following 307 people. I'm really picky about who I follow. You got to be a real seller. And so there you go. 307 followed, 1,900 followers. We are a 5.0 rating. We got the highest rating. Reviews, we've got 368. Hey, more of y'all buying stuff, send some reviews because we sold 2.2 thousand sales we've completed on whatnot. We've got 1 day shipping, which is actually same day shipping. Your packages go out the same day you get them from me, except for on weekends, because guess what? The post office just ain't moving like that. So thank you, YouTube. Y'all been a big part of that. I appreciate y'all. Meanwhile, shows. Oh my goodness, do we got some shows? Get over there. 7:46 a.m. Bam, that's where you find us. Tomorrow night, 8:15 p.m. Live auction. Tomorrow morning game. Tomorrow night auction. So get over there to whatnot. Meanwhile, a lot more shows lined up after that. Get over there, bookmark them. You won't miss any of them. I appreciate y'all. We're growing. And see, that's what it's about, right? If the stupid cats would stay out of my garden beds. Oh, God bless you. You got to find something to distract them, furry. Get something up that, distracts them, blows them away. Stupid cats should stay out of my garden beds. They don't know no better. They see Mama over there playing in the garden. They want to go play in the garden too. It looks like the thing to do. That's exactly what it is. Here you go, look.